Okay, this is Romeo's second video. He's getting a little bonus video in this write-up. Now, Romeo does not like going in the kennel consistently when his guardians leave. Sometimes yes, sometimes no. And this is a really easy problem to fix with a little positive dog training. So basically, we've got our high-value training treats. And what we're going to do is we're going to start helping Romeo practice going into the kennel at times when we're not leaving. Because most of the time, when we put a dog in the kennel, we only do that when we're leaving the house. So the dog starts to associate, oh, you're going to leave me alone. So if I just don't go in the kennel, I can prevent you from leaving me alone. So if every time he goes in there, that's what it represents. So what we're going to do instead is I'm going to have my two helpers here, and they're going to grab a treat, and they're going to walk over. Hey, let's not do that. That was a yawn. And they're going to toss a treat lightly into the kennel. And then we're not going to tell Romeo to go in there. He's going to see us do it. When he goes in there and licks it up off the counter or off the floor, we're just going to say the word kennel once, and then we're going to let Romeo leave the kennel. Then my next helper is going to come over, and she's going to grab a high-value treat out of the container, and she's going to roll it in there. So when we do this at first, we're just going to do this. I'm going to show you how to do it, and then we're going to come back with some instructions. That's okay. That's okay. And I'm going to show you some instructions at the end of this video on how you can actually take the next couple steps. So I'm going to give my first helper one of these, and I'm going to step a little bit on the side. The kennel's right over here, so she's going to touch his nose with it, and then she's going to go over and just go roll it in there. Oh, make sure it's in the kennel. There you go, and just walk away. And then you're going to walk behind your sister. Now we're going to say the word, right?
Kennel.
Perfect. And then you're going to go walk over there behind your sister. And now your sister's going to grab one, and she's going to walk over, and you're going to put one in, and you're going to say the same word. But wait until he gets it. All right, so now come over here and just watch. Now get ready, watch. Remember, when he licks it with his lips, say right now.
Kennel.
Perfect. All right, now you're going to go behind your sister. And now we're going to have my helper number one is going to do the same thing. Grab another treat. Walk over there. And if he's paying attention, you don't have to touch his nose. Perfect.
Kennel.
Perfect. Now go behind your sister. And now your sister's going to do the same thing. Now they're doing a good job of not throwing them too far. Get ready to watch. Ready to say it now.
Kennel.
Perfect. If you throw it in too far and it bounces out, then the dog will run around the kennel. That defeats the purpose. So this is the first step, and we'll do one more. And we're not directing him. Oh, there we go. And that's a good point. Make sure that it goes in the middle or towards the middle end part of the kennel. So now he's walking around it. He doesn't want to go in the kennel and get it, but the only way he can get it is by going inside the kennel. And again, we leave the door completely open, and he doesn't have to stay in there.
Kennel.
Perfect. Okay, so the first step is to do what we're doing here with about 5 to 10 treats. And you just go boom, boom, boom. And then what we want to do is come back and practice this again later on the day. We'll be on 5 or 10 treats and just toss. He gets to leave, toss, and gets to leave. For the third day, what we want mom and dad to do is to get these high-value treats, and they're going to put, there's 3 girls in this house, so they're going to put 21 treats in a little ramekin or a little container. And then each girl is going to have 7 times a day, sometime not right next to each other. One of the girls is going to come in and she's going to grab one, and you can see what's happening. He's already going in there on his own. But basically she's going to go in there, do the same thing we just did there, but just with one treat, and then walk away and go play a game or do whatever she's doing for having fun. And then later on, the next sister is going to come and do the same thing. So throughout the day, we're going to practice having Romeo go in the kennel 21 times and getting a treat each time, and he hears the word kennel. But he doesn't have to stay in the kennel. So then when we actually do put him in the kennel and leave, that means only once out of every 22 times am I put in the kennel and asked to stay in the kennel. After a while, you'll be able to say kennel, and he'll just run in the kennel on his own. Right now, when we have 3 very active girls in the room, in the house, and so sometimes when we're getting ready, there's a lot of excitement, and that makes it harder for Romeo to go in. But after you practice this for about a week or so, you just say kennel, and the dog will run in there on his own. So make sure you practice this, like I said, throughout the day. So when one sister does it, we don't want to have anybody else throw the treat in there unless it's at least 7 minutes later. And that way we 21 treats throughout the day. So these are some tips and tricks that you can use to help any dog like going into their kennel.